Hello, third graders. All right, today we're going to review text features. And remember, text features, we're generally going to be talking about nonfiction, informational text. It's anything extra that the author gives us to help us understand the facts and the new information that he's trying to teach us. Okay, some examples. I'm going to show you some examples from a book and from a test that we've already taken, just to kind of refresh your memory. All right, so by this point in the year, you should know what a text feature is. Now our focus really is going to be what new information can we get from that text feature. Why did the author bother putting it in the text? Okay, what does that help us understand? All right, so the first one that I want to talk about are keywords. Okay, and this kind of goes back to trouble words, decoding and defining trouble words when you get there. And the author will often use apposition. You remember where it is comma, or, and it will tell you the definition. But here's an example of another trouble word. Okay, you can see right here, it's very easy to see, a keyword, very easy to see right here. This word barter. It's highlighted in yellow. It's in bold print. This is an important word for this page. Okay, this is a big idea. That's why the author put it in bold print. So you really need to pay careful attention to any words that are in bold. You'll see words that look like they're written sideways, italics. Any words with special little stars on the top of them. Anything that the author does to make a word stand out, you really need to pay attention and be sure that you understand what that word means and try to figure out, well, hey, why did the author think that word is important? What does it have to do with the overall new information from the story? All right, so keywords are a really important text feature. Next, let's talk quickly about captions and photos and illustrations, and all of those things go right together. Okay, we know that pictures and illustrations help us visualize what the author is trying to tell us. Okay, and captions, those are the words that simply explain the picture or the picture or the illustration. Okay, here's an example. Okay, and this is a social studies book about money, and we see, well, it looks like they're trading balloons for money, and we can read the caption right here and find out, well, you can use money to pay for balloons. So the caption simply explains the picture for us. Okay, you need to be sure that you pay attention to the pictures, but also read those captions. Okay, you have to read the captions. The author gives them to you. Use them. Okay, next let's talk about maps and map keys. Okay, so I'm gonna find one in my book here. All right, here is a map. Okay, so let's look at this map. There are a lot of important things we need to know about this map. Well, a map, just like a book, it has a title. The title of the map is up here. Some important worldwide exports. So exports, X means out, port means to carry. So exports are goods that are carried out of countries to another country. Okay, so this map has our title. It's going to tell us, it's going to show us what goods are exported from which countries. Okay, and we can use the map key down here on the bottom, and that tells us what each little symbol means. Okay, so let's see, I can look over here. Here's the United States, here's our country, and I can use this map to help us understand what goods the United States makes and then exports to other countries to sell there. Well, I'm going to have to use my map key. There's a car here. Oh, cars. There's a picture of a little plug, so I'm going to look at my map key. Oh, electronics. Okay, so I know just by using this text feature right here, the title of the map, the map itself, and the map key, that the United States, it makes cars and electronics that it exports to other countries for them to sell. Okay, very important. Be sure you pay attention to the heading of the map. Okay, the title, the heading of the map. Next, let's look at a diagram. Okay, diagram, charts, timelines, all of those things are really important and really kind of give us the same type of information. Just like that, the map we just looked at had a title. A lot of diagrams and charts, not all of them, but a lot of them will have titles. This one is one, it's called e-commerce. So this is telling us how we buy things online. Okay, and it's just giving us a diagram with pictures and little captions and kind of a little flow map that shows us how e-commerce works. And it also has a caption. Okay, so headings, captions, all of these things. Pay attention to everything the author gives you. It will only help you. Okay? Last two things, they should be very familiar in your mind. Okay? The first one is a title. Hello. A title.
Miss Crow, you have a guest waiting in the main office. Miss Crow.
Sorry. All right. Your title, the title of the text. Okay, remember that's how you figure out the topic. It helps you determine the text type as well. Okay, title is a very important tool. If you're thinking about Give Me 5 and Look Alive, that helps you title and topic. That's your first one. Okay, and then another one very similar to the title is a heading, subheading, all pretty much the same. Okay, and then remember this test, a race to the future, a race to the rescue about the Balto, the dog that helped get the medicine to the kids that were sick. Okay, this one has a title that helps us, but it also has, if you look right here and you see when I did my jots, I circled them because this is a heading and it tells me it's basically the title for one chunk, a big chunk of my paper. So I need to be sure that I understand what this next part is going to be about. Well, this one was The Journey Begins. So I know in the next part of the story, I need to be sure I understand what happened in the beginning part of the journey they took to go get the medicine. Okay, Balto leads the way. Well, this next part, I understand it. I need to know that, well, this is about Balto and how he's going to be helpful in getting the medicine to the kids. All right, so titles and headings are very important tools that the author gives us, so we need to take advantage of them. Okay? All right, that's text features, really just a review, but be sure you are focusing on everything the author gives you and really, really figure out the new information you can get from it. Okay? He put it there for a reason. Use it. All right, bye guys. See you tomorrow.